we was asked how effective is the combination between your trailer and your auxiliary text. This is why when looking at each of my products, I wanted to ensure that the audience understood that these different auxiliary texts fit with the trailer. For an example, I like to use the same scene. For example, this scene was taken inside my trailer, and that people, when watching the trailer, interlink my trailer with my products. This is why using this and this, it's easy for my audience to see the trailer and presume and understand that that is the same. This is why, obviously, with the title and having the same title following through onto my DVD front cover is essential, so that the audience understand and familiar with that combination between the different products. This is why when looking through my trailer, you can see that the same text used. But if you keep going through, you see these different scenes here, but all those scenes have been seen in my auxiliary text. This shows a good combination, as that the audience will understand that the costumes and everything that's being used is all interlinked to ensure that they all look professional. Because if you looked at other existing products, they all followed the same house style. That's why I followed the same house style with my work. For example, here's a DVD. It's okay, there's a bit of more neutral colours in the eyes, which matches the back of the cover. And for the billboard, there's more neutral colours here, with like the pink coming through, and in the featured names, that's linked with this. And for my poster, which is very similar to my DVD, as that's the reason between that is because I wanted to have that main combination, because my poster could be seen anywhere. That's why I wanted to ensure that there was a good combination between them, so that when the audience would see the DVD front cover, obviously they have a connection. Again, the colours, the neutral looking eyes and standing out, but with the pinky orangey text, so that you can still see that it's running through, that there's the same shade and the same house style. For example, there and there. But what I wanted to do was make that was to make my magazine look a little bit more interesting. I wanted to make it not as posed, but still you can still tell that it's from the same film. That's why I've used a different image that shows the couple being happy, because that presents. I wanted to be more effective, because so people more look into it, because why is that name for that image, and question why it happened. That's why it's slightly different, but there's still a good combination, because it kind of explains the film, but still using the same colours with the nudie colours here and the nude colour here. It just all matches. That's why they need a good combination. Again, with the images from the trailer, that you can see that in the trailer. So if someone was to watch the trailer and see this, they would see there was a good connection. That's what was important. That was my main feature of all the products, that they all linked. This is why when you carry on going through, the use of the eye. When I previously did my work, I had the eye as the main background, but I wanted to change it up and make sure that, like, for example, with the butterfly effect, they use the eyes as like the main feature inside the posters, the billboards. That's why I wanted to ensure that the eyes were bold here. That's why I put the background as black and white, so the eyes stood out. And again, I do that with, not so much with the billboard, because I wanted to explain the relationship between them, so you could see that it wasn't just about Elle herself,